And I said, dear God, these are his last words. Please let me understand what he's trying to say. What is he trying to say? So he repeated it, and then I was dumbfounded. I couldn't believe that this is what, so I repeated it, and when I look at his little crooked smile and the peace in his face and just the relaxation, that was it. And he said, est-ce que les enfants apprennent encore l'ouvrage que nous avons fait? Are the children still learning about the work that we did?
My name's John. I was Origin's first employee. Origin started with in Pete's basement, giving me a call and saying, I need someone to come over and give me a hand running ghee company. So I've been here since technically basically day one. Yeah, my job entails like whatever the day brings. We just get after it. There's no repeatable day where we say, okay, today I'm just cutting fabric, or today I'm just working on a loom, or today I'm just running a forklift. It's a new adventure. Every day you wake up and you have no clue what the day is gonna bring. So I'm John.
I'm Jason. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Connor.
Nice to meet you.
Sebastian.
Nice to meet you. So you guys are interested in getting the tour?
Yeah.
So these are some of the finished products right here, just so you guys can this is what's called the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu gi, the jacket. So we weave all the fabric right here.
For a man, to be on his deathbed thinking about that, it's got to be important that what we do in life means something, no matter what it is.
This is one of the first looms going into the mill in the Bates mill. So you look, it's got in true Origin fashion, it's got an ox, I think a donkey, and a horse. Getting it done to get the.
Where's the Bates mill? Is that
Lewiston. Yep.
Yeah.
So that's where our first loom came from.
Oh, okay.
Was out of the Bates mill.
Main Street, Lewiston, Maine. Gonna pull a 9,000-pound loom off the second floor. Joe's like, no problem.
That's the ancestor spirit in you.
Yeah. Man, that brings back some memories. Oh, man. What a day.
And I was just watching and I was tired.
Yeah. Did you go up and down all day long?
Oh, yeah. I was there throughout the whole process. Because you got to remember that this was kind of like a baby to us leaving, so although we were excited that you were taking it and we're going to do something new with it, it's hard.
This is the business end here. So this is the actual, the jacket you guys just cut back there with the laser. It was here yesterday. This is where it was on that beam yesterday. Yep.
Now, how long does it take for a full
100 yards takes just over about a day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I think this one, actually, I'll fire it up. So it's actually handing off a yarn. And what that's doing is as these move, it's locking it in. And then that thing beats the yarn in. So when they go through, you can see on this one, the drop wire's down. So we knew that it broke. Mm-hmm. But what it's telling us is that it's breaking at the frame. You can see the yarn goes all the way in right to the heddle,
right,
and then breaks.
Right.
So there's something there that's
snapping.
Snapping it, guillotining it, just cutting it. And we don't know what.
Part of that defining moment was I asked you, well, who's going to put these looms together for you? And you introduced me to Lenny Davis. who was instrumental in helping us resurrect this thing. Without him, it's not possible. And I remember asking Lenny, well, how many guys know what you know? And he's like, a whole bunch do. And I was like in New England, how many are there that know what you know? And he's like, there's gotta be at least 5 of us. 5 people.
A whole bunch.
And I remember thinking, he has all this knowledge locked in his head. And this is impossible without him. So we need the machine. I didn't realize what else we needed. I just knew we needed that loom. And we needed the knowledge base. We needed to pass that knowledge on.
Really means a lot to me, the people here at Origin that I've passed it down to, because I've taught hundreds of people and they're all gone doing something else. So for him to stay here and continue with this, it means a lot to me that he's grabbing the knowledge. He has the knowledge that, the smarts to be able to pick it up and go with it. Not everybody can figure out how to make a loom run, tie a warp, dress a warp, and have them run.
So we've been having a lot of issues with both of our looms right now, actually, where in a very specific spot, we're just having yarns getting cut repeatedly over and over, and I've tried everything that I can possibly think of. So we had to call Lenny in. Lenny let us know that probably what's happening is our frames are not perfectly level with each other. So down under here, that's definitely not level, and what that's causing is for the yarns on each of the frames that are either too high or too low are in the wrong position pretty much. So what they're doing is getting caught by our gripper as it runs by, and then it's just yanking them right out and cutting them.
First thing is I thought he was crazy. Yeah. I didn't think there would be the follow through that's gone and happened. He's done a great job. I mean, all the problems we've run into and got the hurdles over that and the way we started. I mean, we started with trying to duplicate the cloth from Pakistan, which we did to a T. We told we couldn't do.
Nailed it.
Yeah. Awesome. And then we found ways to develop it and make it simpler and easier for us to manufacture. So he's really taking great strides in manufacturing.
Well, he says, if you don't try anything, you won't fail. But you won't succeed at anything either. Because he says, I tried several times. He says, sometimes I made it, other times I didn't. But he says, you gotta have the heart to be able to try. That's where it starts.
Go get to work.